Welcome back, grade 4. Today we're going to be focusing on multiplication and division fact families. Here are the class rules if you would like to look them over. Today we will learn to write multiplication and division fact families. Here's a little review about the fact families that we learned about earlier in the week. Here's some practice. Let's make some fact families using the numbers we have here. Number 1, we have 8, 72, and 9. Number 2 is 3, 15, and 5. And number 3 is 12, 84, and 7. So using these numbers, we would go into multiplication and then into division. So we would use the two bottom corners, 8 and 9, 3 and 5, and 12 and 7 to get our first 3. Then we would switch these numbers, 9 and 8, 5 and 3, 7 and 12. And then we would put the larger number in front and change the symbol from multiplication to division, making it 72 divided by 9, 15 divided by 3, and 84 divided by 7. We would also change around the 9 and the 8, which would mean that we also have 72 divided by 8, 15 divided by 3, and 84 divided by 12. And here are the answers. There are 4 members of the fact family, 7 times 8 equals 56. And here are the answers. Remember, we're breaking them up into 4, 2 multiplication and 2 division. The first one is you just rewrite the question as you see it. Secondly, you would switch the 2 numbers before the equal sign. So you make the 8 first and the 7 second. That would be the second fact family. Next, you switch the division to the division symbol and you put the larger number in front. Then you take turns with both the 7 and the 8. Here again is 9 times 7 equals 63, and you do the same thing. Keep the same question as the first fact family. Secondly, you switch the 2 numbers before the equal sign. Third and fourth, you switch to the division sign and the larger numbers in front, and you take turns with both of the smaller numbers, 9 and 7. Here's one you can try on your own. 6 times 7 equals 42. What would be the fact family for this specific equation? And here's the answers. Multiplication, division fact families are found by, here's a little review. You start with the simple multiplication fact, changing the factors or changing the numbers around, and then writing the opposite operation for both. The fact family will have 2 multiplication problems and 2 division problems. The inverse operation is an opposite operation that undoes another. So 3 times 4 equals 12, and then the opposite of that would be 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Here's some fact families that you can complete below. Just some practice. Please pause this and have the children practice this on their own, and the answers will be provided. Here are the answers for the facts families above. Here's some more that you can do for practice. Again, please pause the video and have the student attempt to complete these on their own. And here are the answers. Here's some subtraction practice that you can do. Please pause this video and have the student go ahead and complete these on their own, and the answers will be provided. And here are the answers. That's all for math for today. You can use this information to answer your Google Forms a little bit later, and we will see you back here real soon.